men's classic physique winner goes to 747, Jonathan Goodall.
Doors number 112, Jonathan Goodall.
Hey guys, how are you doing? So today what we're going to go over is tips and tricks to help you do the vacuum on stage. Very, very good pose to make your waist look nice and tight. So give you a bigger V taper, make your shoulders nice and wide. So this is quite beneficial for those of us who do classic physique. Really beneficial in classic, but also just to give a classic touch to your open bodybuilding. So just a few tips and tricks today. But first of all, the most important thing to do is realize what you're doing. And the thing that we're doing is we are bringing in our transverse abdominis. So what we're trying to do is bring this belly button into our navel. So up here, try to suck it in. So what to do, first and foremost, always warm up. You don't want to start stretching your core without warming up. So I have just finished my workout, so I'm warm. But if you've not, just do some basic movements, press ups, sit ups, just get that core working, get the blood flowing around the core so you can tear the core. And then from there, what we want to do is very simple. Stand, shoulder width apart, stand tall, and just breathe. Deep breath, fill that gut. A lot of us, when we breathe, we just try and fill our upper chest. What we're looking to do is breathe into our stomach. So, and then when we breathe out, try and expel all the air, bringing that belly button. Either try and bring it to touch your spine at the back, or bring it in and try and get it to touch your navel. So out, deep breath into the stomach. Okay, first and foremost, that's the most important thing, is breathing. What the vacuum is we're expelling all the air out our core. And then from there, we want to extend our torso. So bring it up. So just try and open your rib cage up. So again, start feet shoulder width apart, breathe in, out. And then from here, I've expelled my air, core's nice and tight. Try and flare that rib cage. So again, we're here. Deep breath, out. And that's our vacuum. So there are a few exercises that we can do to try and help us do this. A few of these which I will show you how to do. First and foremost, I think this is massively important, is the plank. So very simple, down on the floor, hands on your shoulders, hands on the floor, elbows on the floor. When we do a core, when we're doing a plank, we don't want our hips to be down, we want our hips in the sky, our body's rigid, and we want to bring our stomach in. So try and bring your abs, try and get your belly button to touch your spine, sit and hold. And relax. Again, take a deep breath. Expel all the air. Okay, and that exercise is massively, massively beneficial to do. What I will say is that when we're doing this, we only want to start. So the most essential thing here is practice and persistence. So, don't jump in at the deep end, try and hold it for 60 seconds. What I want you to do, first and foremost, is, with each movement that we do with the practice, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Expel all the air out of your body, and try and hold this for 10 seconds. The reason I'm saying that, hold this for 10 seconds, it will let you feel that kind of burn, and that will let you know exactly what muscles that are trying to engage. Couple other tips. Try, as I said, visualize what we're doing. So imagine your waist being as small as you can. That rib cage being as flared as possible. That's what we want to do. Imagine that. Do the exercises, do the work. That was just one exercise I've done today. But what I will do is I will follow up with some more exercises very shortly in this video. But what I'll do is I'll record these separately, clip them into the video, so stay tuned. Okay, so as I said, we're going to go over some exercises. First and foremost, most beneficial I think, is that plank. forearm plank this time. So on our forearms, expel our air. And again, we don't want our hips to be sagged. We don't want our bum in the air. Solid, rigid core. Bring that belly button into our spine. Hold. And relax. Again, we're only looking to do these for 10 seconds at a time. If you're just beginning, start with 10 seconds at a time. If you're more advanced, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Feel that tension in the core. Feel the burn and feel what muscles are actually being activated. Another exercise that will help with this is a hand plank. Very similar to the forearm plank. Bring that belly button into the spine and hold. Okay? Same as before, don't jump in at the deep end. So another exercise I've always found massively beneficial is having our hands up in the air, and then what I want to do is, again, this is just all core activation so that we can feel what muscles we're trying to engage. Hands in the air, lift our feet up slightly, and bring that belly button. So before, obviously, my phone started to run out of storage. So here we are back. So we were on the floor before. Arms in the air, feet slightly off. And then what to do from here, we can hold this. If you're beginner level, hold this. If you're slightly more advanced, then lift your shoulder blades off the floor. And you can see here my core is nice and tight and engaged. Keep that belly button in. Try and hold this as tight as possible. And relax. So 3 exercises there. Quite basic, nothing too extreme. There are more which I will put in a part 2. But for the moment, that's just the basics that you need. Practice these. The most beneficial thing when it comes to the vacuum is practice. Don't know where I was up to in the last video, but as I said, my mum was a belly dancer growing up. So I was quite lucky that when she came home, she would show me one of the moves that they would do, which was this. And this just got me being able to control the muscles in my stomach. If you don't practice, you're never going to be able to control those muscles. So the key is practice and persistence. Keep at it. And always remember, breathe. So again, we'll summarize today's video. So feet shoulder width apart. You can do this on your knees as well. But take a deep breath. Fill those lungs. Not just up here, fill that stomach. And then expel. Then from here, flare that rib cage up. Separate the shoulders. Bringing that belly button into the spine. All the air out. Belly button in and flare that rib cage. Again, practice, practice, practice. But again, if you're really struggling, start doing the exercises that I showed you before, and I guarantee you it will make your plank a lot easier. In the next video, what we'll go over is a bit more. For example, hitting the plank on our side, lying on our hands and knees. So being here, expelling our air, bringing that belly button into the spine. And hold for 10 seconds. If you need any help, do not hesitate in reaching out. I genuinely get a thrill from being able to pass on any bit of knowledge that I've managed to learn. I love being able to pass on to you. So if I can help you, I will. Reach out to me, either drop me a DM on Instagram, Johnny G Classic Physique, or alternatively also on Instagram, Black and White Coaching. Facebook, Johnny G, you know me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll get it done.